And we are back.
In this thing.
In this thing.
Ayy.
In this thing. In this. Ayy.
Alright. How we met? How did we meet, sir?
So,
hold on. I'm gonna give you my short version of how I met him. Yeah. I had to pee. I really had to use the bathroom at church one day. If you know me personally, you know I will hold my pee until I get home. I don't like using public restrooms. But this man was preaching and my bladder was screaming. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get up and go to the bathroom. So I go, la 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 la. Here this guy goes, hey. And in my mind, I'm like, who is this? I just need to pee. But you know, you gotta play nice out here in these streets. So I said, hello. He asked my name, Nicaise, Joseph. He's like, hey, I've seen you around from time to time. I just wanted to introduce myself to you. And I was like, okay. And he was like, well, yeah, that's what I just wanted to say. And I was like, well, alrighty then. See you around. Go to the bathroom. I use the bathroom, I get out. But before I get out, I kind of peek in the hallway because I'm like, I do not want to run into him again because like that was very weird. And I go inside and I go right back to worship. And I tell my friend, I'm like, this guy just stopped me in the middle of the hallway. And he just said he seen me around. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. That was my little short version of how we met. But go ahead.
Was it Belinda that said what?
Yeah, it was Belinda.
That sounds like Belinda. What? Girl, where he at?
Basically.
Show me him. I want to see him. So, it actually took me a year to open my mouth to her. I saw her. I was playing drums. Shortly after the gathering, Oasis moved into the new building, and she was walking down. She was walking down the aisle, and then she went into the road, and that's when I saw her, and I just gasped. Like I literally gasped. I literally lost my breath, and I was just so fixated on her, and like she was just so beautiful. You know, she thinks she dresses regular, but I don't know. It was just something about her. You know, I'm not a guy that goes for a woman that's all nails, hair, and nah. Yeah, but nah, some of y'all women just be overdoing it. But she was just perfect. She was just perfect. And something else that she did, just the same way she walked down the aisle, she'll run up the aisle and leave church. So it literally took me a year to just catch up to her. Like she was so fast, it took me a year to catch up to her. Do you know how fast you have to be? Do you know how fast you have to be?
In my defense, during those times, I wasn't as joyful and happy as I am today. And I am a true introvert. I don't like talking to nobody after church. I just wanted to go home. That's it. Like, that's it. I don't want to shake nobody's hands. I don't want to see how many days, like how people's days are. No, just as soon as we got to the part at old church when people started to pray, I was like, I'm ready to get my stuff, just, you know, walk out, go home. Let me be the first one out there. Gone. But go ahead.
Yeah. So she did that. So within this year span, I had asked multiple people about her. Carlos, Ryan, Mike, the guy that bought the realtor for the house, a brother from church.
Can't remember his name right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, not right now. But I asked quite a few people. I actually tried to get background. So yeah, I saw her, I gasped, and like I would see her Sundays, and you know, she'll be deep in worship, and I love that. You know, just how genuine she was in worship and everything. It was just appealing, and seeing her every Sunday, every other Sunday, it was just like, yo, who is this woman? Who is this woman? I gotta know who she is. Who is she? And nobody had an answer.
Because I was an introvert, so nobody knew who I was.
Yeah. And
I knew everybody though, but no one knew who I was. I was like, all right.
Yeah, and you know, the only way I could describe her is the lady with the hair, the girl with the hair. And they're like, what are you talking about? Her, the girl with the hair. And it got to the point where I was like, yo, like, I think I'm in love. Like, it sounds so crazy saying it out loud now. But, yeah, I told the bassist, Ryan, I said, yo, like, I think I'm in love. And he was like, what's her name? I said, I don't know. and it just so happened that I was talking to one of the guys I had asked about her. And I said, this is her. She's coming. She's coming. And he's like, yo, do your thing, man. So I said, hey, you know, how you doing? My name is Joseph. You know, I've seen you around. I was just checking in on you. You know, we've never spoken. Every time I see you, you know, you're gone. So, you know, we spoke really brief. Did I get your Instagram?
No, no. So I'm going to do that part. So, if you hear my name, no one on earth knows how to spell my name off bat. No one. It's pronounced Nicaise. No one knows there's a second I in my name. So I'm just on Instagram one day and I get a new follower and I'm like, okay. At the time I think his Instagram was like, who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? So I'm like, who the heck is this person that is following me? So I click it and I see that it was him. Instantly I text my friend and I'm like, yo, you remember that guy that I told you that stopped me in the hallway? Tell me why he followed me on Instagram. How the heck did he find my Instagram? Like, that was my thought process the entire time. And I'm like, this is weird.
This whole situation sounds weird.
It does sound weird, but it's
when you say it out loud, it's like
it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's
and
okay.
then he hit up my DMs.
I did. I said, hey, you know, remember me from the other day? How are you? Something like that. And it just got to the point where it's like, matter of fact, I said, hey, sis. I said, hey, sis.
Thank you. I'm going to read it because I still have the DMs. So I'm going to, you know, chat it up with them. I'm going to look for this real quick because I'm like, that's what made me for sure think, you know, he don't want me. Because the people you want, you don't call sis, like, or bro, or whatever the case may be. So in my head, I'm like, oh, he just want to be a friend. He's friendly. That's all. That's all. He said, hey, great morning to you. I saw you on Sunday, but couldn't make it over to you. Hope all is well. Sister, have a great week.
Sister in Christ.
No. Look, whatever. So exactly, I would have never thought you wanted me. Who really? For real though? But I was nice and I replied to the DM. Man, I ain't gonna read all of this, but you know, we would talk here and there. And then I remember when I gave him my number, he didn't even have to ask for it.
And you know, it was actually nothing sexual in DMs. It was just like genuine, pure conversation.
Yeah.
And the fact that she responded and she was active, you know, it went from, yo, who is this beautiful woman with all this hair, to like, yo, how beautiful can her soul be? And I learned very, very well. We actually did stop talking for a while, and I think probably on like 2 occasions, but we were still just friends at the time.
Yeah.
And then the last time, it was like I had went to pick up some stuff from a buddy. I went to pick up some stuff for the racetrack from a buddy that lives near her.
Mind you, the first DM, well, he approached me January, like maybe the first or second week of January 2018. He DM'd me that same month, 2018. I gave him my number in February. We started talking, whatever. Only reason why I gave him my number, y'all, is only because I hate talking through DMs. And I said that actually, and I sent him my number so he could we can continue the conversation through the phone. And
this whole time she was oblivious, but
still, whatever. And I'm trying to fast forward it, but still give somewhat details. I think, I don't know if it was the first time we was texting on the phone. I don't know if it's that same week or whatever, but he did text me asking me if it was okay for him to call me. And then I was like, sure. But in my mind, I was like super nervous because I'm more of a texter than, I only talk to certain people over the phone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a guy. Like, this is unfamiliar territory for me. But I was like, you know, sure, whatever. Y'all, we was on the phone for over 3 hours.
I think it was like 4 hours, yeah.
And it was literally no like pauses in the conversation. We was literally having a conversation the entire time.
And you know something? It's 2020. We can still have a conversation on the phone for 3-4 hours, no problem. You know, like, literally, we're just that kind of people.
Yeah. And so we're friends. We saw each other every other Sunday or every Sunday, hugged, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We didn't go on a real date. We just went out to eat. And then he disappeared. I don't know where he went.
There's a long story behind that, but
I don't know where he went. And then I felt some type of way because we was talking all the time as friends. In my mind, we still friends. And then I'm like, okay, where did my friend go? I texted him. I don't know if you remember this text. And I was like, hey, what did I do wrong? You know, all of a sudden we was just texting, shut up. So all we was doing was texting the stuff, and you just stopped texting me. And he was just like, he told me what was going on. And I was like, all right, cool. So we didn't talk for a couple of months. And then he posted on Instagram, because I think he got a new phone.
Oh, yeah.
And you didn't have anybody's number. Yeah. And then you posted, hey, if you got my number, text me.
Team Samsung.
And then I was like, should I text him? I actually was debating for a long time. I'm like, he ain't gonna try me again. But I was like, you know what? He's my friend. I'm gonna go ahead and text him and give him my number again. So I give him my number again. He was just like, thanks. Nothing went on from there. Whatever. So now we fast forward to September. That's a long time.
September 5th. Yeah, it was September 5th.
He randomly called. Was it a call or a text?
I had texted you first because I was just trying to rush and get out the house.
Okay. And he asked me if I was busy doing anything. If you know me, I ain't never doing nothing. I'm just chilling at the house. I'm just chilling at the crib. More than likely, I still probably don't want to do anything. But I was like, man, I haven't seen him in a long time. It'll be cool to catch up. Why not? And he asked if there was somewhere to eat around there. Free food? Like, yeah. I was hungry. It was like a Friday night, I think. I don't remember.
So. Yeah, it was a Friday. It was a Friday. Because I was on Friday, Saturday.
And I was craving the wonderful oxtails because I knew exactly what I wanted. So he said the perfect words. I was like, yeah. I shoot him the address and he was literally like right there.
It was not even I think it was 3 minutes. From where I had to meet the friend at to where the restaurant that we went to, it was literally about 3 minutes apart.
It was, listen, we were destined to be together. Okay.
Bogdan, I'm gonna send you this video, Bogdan. If it was not for you, I wouldn't have a wife right now. Legit. Because I wouldn't have went there. I wouldn't have said, hey, do you want kids? And we probably wouldn't have had dinner.
So I'm sitting in this restaurant, waiting for this man to come through. Still nervous as heck because I haven't seen him in so long. And in my head, I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, there's no reason for me to be here.
Oh, yeah, you were there for like 10 minutes or so.
I was just waiting, and I was like, you know what? It is what it is. It was probably like a week after my birthday. And he walks in. No hello. No hi. How you been? It's been so long. No. I'm sitting there facing his direction. This man comes in, and he's like, you still don't want any kids, right? Well, hi, sir. How are you? How you been? FYI, that verdict is completely out the window. We're gonna have kids, but at that time, we were very much like, we good on not having any children. And I was like, nah, I still don't want any. And then that's when he sat down. He was like, cool, you know, hey. Whatever.
You know, if he said yes, I would have still sat down.
Who knows? We don't know that. We don't know.
I think.
We don't know. He might have just walked right back out and was like, all right, well, I just wanted to check on you, see if you were still alive. And he could have did that for all we knew. Who knows? But yeah, we stayed there until the restaurant closed.
Yeah, yeah. That was from like 9 to like 12 or something.
No, the restaurant closed, I think, at like 11. And then we was in the parking lot for another additional hour just talking.
It was a good night.
It was
like
a great
weather,
night.
like the weather.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, because I remember standing outside. I had on my short sleeves. Yes.
Yeah, we was just talking. We was just chilling, and I think that's when I finally realized, oh, he dig me. He actually likes me. Woo! I ain't never seen not one sign for the first 9 months of us just communicating. And I was like, oh, I think he likes me. Okay. So we just talking, you know, throughout the entire night. He's just asking all these questions, and he asks great questions. And I didn't feel awkward, because usually I would feel awkward. It was just right. And then the very next week we had like our for real first official date.
Yeah.
And
where I did not let you touch the car handle.
Hey, this is what you call a true gentleman right here, and I didn't know how to be a lady, because clearly I was just so used to just doing things on my own.
Ladies, if you go on a first date and he does not go up to your front door, ask him, hey, you ever go up to the front door? Like, throw hints. But if it's a continuous thing, if he has you opening your own door, I would probably not continue. I mean, it's like I'm probably just like ODing right now, but I don't want my daughter dating somebody that's not gonna be opening the door for her. I just feel like there's different levels to this.
I agree. To this day,
like today,
literally, unless I lock my passenger door on my car. Cause the type of car I have, it ain't automatic like everybody else's car. You have to actually flick it open with the lock and stuff. So unless I lock the passenger side, that's the only time I open the door. Other than that, my wrist broken. Like, he don't let me. He just a true gentleman right here.
I spoiled you a little bit, kind of, in a good way.
I wouldn't say spoiled, but I've definitely become accustomed.
Okay, that's cool.
I've become accustomed to like not opening doors. Like, it's to the point I know when I'm with him, I don't just open the door. Like, I let him. I expect it from him. If he don't, then I'm gonna look at him kind of sideways, like
what's going on?
Like, what's wrong with you?
Who's spitting your food?
Right. Yeah. Right. So that was the how we've met to our first date. I think these videos can like go on to like multiple videos.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I just thought of something. So I'm gonna put this as the first video for Monday. So you guys will see this Monday. I'm gonna stop recording. Then we're gonna talk about us courting. So we're gonna be in the same clothes this week. I'm letting you know that now. So then we're gonna talk about our courting, and then how that went to like a situation that kind of maybe dislike him for a while, and then another video back to courting, leading up to our marriage, and then the video that we recorded before this will end off this week. Boom! So we're gonna stop recording right now, and then I'm gonna press record again. So I love you. Jesus, clearly, see, Jesus just in our lives, because it was him. He's the reason why we are together right now. We was at church. So you can meet your future husband or wife at church. It's not always a cliche. It just happened to be our case. Hey. All right, bye. See you on the next one.